Jane.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid.
Morning, Azid.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Willie.
Morning, brother.
Good morning, Arif.
Morning. This is Marcus, our client for a legal clinic session, and our lawyer is still nowhere to be seen.
Oh. Well, it's not like Jane to be late. I'm sure she'll be here any moment. Why don't you help yourself to more coffee? Huh?
Are you sure you don't want anything else?
No, thank you, Mr. Rashid. Any more coffee, I'll be bouncing off the walls.
You know, Lee and Rashid could use the dynamism of someone like you. Someone could bring in some fresh, new ideas to a firm full of middle-aged men, on which I'm still a prime specimen. I was talking to our partners, and we all are very impressed by your work. Particularly how you managed to raise the profile of the law community with all that People's Defender coverage. We are prepared to make you an offer to join us as an associate. The details are all inside.
That would be amazing. Would this be after I complete my fellowship at the law community?
Well, I was hoping you'll join us sooner. I think a month is reasonable notice to give to Prabha. You know, firms like ours help fund the law community. I'll be happy to talk to Prabha for you.
No. I should be the one to tell him.
Good. Good. I don't need your answer right away. Why don't you take a few days and think about it?
You all right? Yes. Had some personal matters to attend to. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Well, since only one of us here is a lawyer, we had no choice but to wait, right?
Well, I'm here now, so let's get started.
Jane, this is Marcus Young. Marcus, this is Jane.
You want to strike off your next of kin?
Yes, specifically my father.
There's no legal way for adults to disown family members in Singapore. But if they've been causing you harm, we might be able to file a PPO.
A what?
Personal protection order, just like a restraining order.
Has your father been hurting you? Is he harassing you, confining you against your will?
No and no.
So you don't need a PPO to make sure your father stays away from you?
Also, no.
Is your father over 60 years old? Is he suffering from any kind of illness?
I don't know. I haven't seen the guy in so many years.
Well, there is the Maintenance of Parents Act, but that law is to protect parents from their unfilial children, not the other way around.
Jane, I think we should let Marcus explain.
That's it, isn't it? Your father needs help, and you're trying to get away from supporting him.
Look, I just don't have anything to do with that old man.
You know, legal clinics should only be open to those who really need help. It's not for people who spend on $10 lattes and abandon their elderly.
I think I wasted enough of your time. Definitely, you wasted enough of mine. No need, Senor.
Try. We got promotion. Buy two get one free now. Nice, right?
He was at Connections Cafe. He smelled like designer cologne, not to mention how dodgy he was about his family situation. What else was I supposed to think?
That things are not always as they seem. I overheard you talking to Rashid from Lee Rashid LLP.
And?
Is that the track you're supposed to be on?
They are the main sponsors. Of course they were headhunt for.
That's why you signed up for the fellowship.
It's complicated.
Try me. I may not look it, but I'm surprisingly a good listener.
Some people have certain expectations of me.
Who?
Everyone in general.
And what expectations do you have of yourself?
What about Marcus?
Well, at least we know where he'll be at around bedtime tonight.
How about 8:30? Text me where.
This tapas is to die for. Do you concur, Your Honor?
I couldn't concur more, counsel. The prodigal daughter arrives.
Uncle Thomas. Dad, I thought I was just meeting with you.
I was told this little gathering is in honor of you.
Just email the updates over, all right? I'll take a look at them later. Ah, Jane, how nice to see you again.
Mr. Rashid.
We hear that you are to be the youngest and most promising lawyer at Lee Rashid.
Oh, well, that is true. She's yet to actually accept our generous offer. Perhaps she sees her future in pro bono.
This daughter of mine, always driving a hard bargain.
So how is that lawyer and social worker program of yours going?
To be honest with you, I don't think those two things are compatible. How's the ordinary social work going?
Not too bad. I get paid, I get to help people. I have a loving family and great health, nothing to complain about. Enjoy your dinner. Weren't you supposed to bring that new colleague of yours?
Yeah, but she said she can only make it at 8:30.
Too bad. I can't stay and help the law and social work fraternities get along better. You okay to close up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Judge, did I ever tell you about the time, when David was working on his tax case last year and then he just lost all the documents? No, David, no, David, you tell him. You tell him.
Yeah, I want to hear.
All right.
I spent the whole night working on those translated documents and they just vanished, just like that. It was such a spooky night, I tell you. Hey, cheers to the good old days, huh?
Yeah.
And the new?
Dad, Uncle Thomas, Mr. Rashid, thank you for having me, but I'm going to have to leave you guys to it.
Jane, stay. I mean, we just ordered some more food. And I hear the creme brulee here is awesome.
Thanks, but I really can't.
The Gyokuro tea here is spectacular.
You have to try it. Come on, please, sit.
Maybe a little longer.
Great. Excuse me, creme brulee?
Sorry I'm late.
That's twice in 1 week. Must be some kind of record for you.
Thank you for saving me dinner. Is he here alone?
Single parent family. Mom works night shifts.
How do you know?
Sometimes you just got to listen. Be patient and don't judge. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on him.
You seem to care a lot for these kids. Come on. The boy, the girl at the tent village.
My mom died when I was 10. And then my dad died less than a year later. My relatives took care of me for a while before I ended up in an orphanage. But I'm still considered lucky. I've seen most people who end up homeless, not because they ran out of resources, but because they don't have anyone to turn to. But it's okay. That was a long time ago.
Excuse me, sorry. This is taken. What are you doing here?
We're actually here to see you.
So after refusing to help me, you think it's a good idea to stop me? Please go away.
If you tell me you're happy here, then we'll leave you alone.
Who in their right mind will be happy living in this 24-hour eatery?
So how can we help you?
I need to find a place to live.
Do you mind telling us what happened?
Why? Does it make a difference?
Okay, that's fine if you don't want to share. But can you provide paperwork to explain your current situation?
I don't have those things.
Okay. Maybe you can prove that you've been trying to look for work. Because the system gives priority to people who are self-reliant.
And how am I supposed to do that? You know that any part-time work that I get is not official.
I'm sure you understand that supply of apartments is limited. The administrators want to ensure that they're given to those who truly deserve it.
So I don't deserve it.
No, that's not what I mean. You still need to meet the eligibility criteria.
Yeah. To prove that my hardship is genuine. You know what? I'm tired. Please go.
We'll try again tomorrow.
Don't need to try. Thank you.
How was the gathering?
Jane hasn't accepted Rashid's offer.
Perhaps she needs to think about it first.
What's there to think about? I even got Rashid to join us so she could get a head start. And then she had to leave early.
Maybe something important.
Relationships are more important. And where is she?
Hey, Jane. Work until so late?
Hi, Uncle. Yeah, difficult case.
Must be very busy, huh? For the People's Defender. Is this from your dad? Very nice.
Uncle, how do you know about the People's Defender?
I read it in the news. And your dad made sure we see it in the neighborhood group chat.
I'm so sorry. I'll get him to stop.
No, it's okay. Any proud father would have done the same. Keep up the good work. Good night.
Good night.
Perhaps you don't want to hear this, but I think the fellowship is good for her.
Only to a certain extent.
I mean, she seems so much more motivated now. Even sharing her day at work with us. I don't see her doing that when she was at Wong & Associates. Maybe she's finding her own path.
I know her. She's just distracted. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Yes, I'm a customer.
Mind if I take a seat?
Yes.
I know why you came to the legal clinic. You want to strike off your next of kin so that you can start afresh on your own, am I correct?
Why? You want to judge me again?
No, I'm not.
Where's your other friend?
Just me. What happened?
It's complicated.
Try me.
My father, he remarried and his new wife couldn't stand me. I was 21 back then. She badmouthed me, manipulated my father, and he always sided her. Not an evil man, but no backbone. No mind of his own. And I've been fending for myself ever since.
Where are they now?
I don't know. Probably living happily ever after somewhere with my half-brother. And I'm not eligible for any assistance because legally, I have a family who can support me.
Do you mind swinging by the office tomorrow?
And do what? I still don't have the documents you asked for.
I believe we can help you obtain those papers, but you need to be willing to share your story. So, I don't suppose you had to, like, rent houses, or, I mean, how...
No money for that, right? Yeah, it's just...